Hey guys, Joe here, and here to talk about the top 5 best fighter gimmicks that can really help them win any said match. I do hope you enjoy the video, and if you can possible, please tell me down below any ideas you do have for future top 5s that you can't think of. With all that said, let's get this started. Let's get going by talking about Game & Watch. Now, I would say that he is not the most gimmicky character in the entire game, but he definitely can be played in a way where you can abuse his gimmicks very well. He has really nice jank kills with his up air, his side B, of course getting an out on that is very strong, down throw side B9, and of course his bucket is also really cool and really jank. Game & Watch has a lot of really great gimmicks that all really supply him with some great power overall, and he's also a really strong pick in general, but of course his gimmicks add even more power to his strength. The next gimmick is one that is almost never used now, that being the Mii Fighter height/weight, and of course all their differing customs. Now of course most of these are banned right now, so that doesn't even affect the game really at all, but even so, if you do play them without being banned, these characters really are kinda gimmicky, and they also do allow them a lot of great power from these gimmicks. All the customs allow you much different styles of play in one way or another, and really allow a lot of different outplays versus opponents if they don't really see it exactly coming. Also, some combos change with height and weight, and it can really add to a lot of the mix of trickery. With all that said, I did have to put them really low because they are banned for the most part, and when you will be allowed to play them, you won't be able to play them to their fullest. Most of the time it'll just be required to 1-1-1 on the customs and a medium height/weight, which doesn't really apply to much of this. So with Pac-Man, I would have to say that his neutral B alone is almost mandatory to use over and over and over again, and of course abuse the gimmicks inside of it, such as the stun, the key, and the fruit of all shapes and sizes. But that's not a bad thing. It's actually a very strong thing about Pac-Man. This really gives him so many choices against a foe, and once again can allow a ton of mix-up potential and even some insane combos on Pac-Man, which you really wouldn't expect at the first face value. But along with his neutral B, he also does have his fire hydrant for even more power. The hydrant gives him another great tool, and again is one of those things that will be used over and over again as a Pac-Man main. These moves together really allow a lot of range prowess and an upper hand versus the unsuspecting, who really don't know how to react to all the situations that you have the ability to throw out of them. So for the runner-up, Shulk was the man for me. He relies on arts really greatly, but just not quite as much as number 1. With Shulk, you'll really have to abuse all of your power from your arts to really succeed in a game, and if you do so, you'll have a really great pick. He comes out as one of the fastest characters in the entire game with the speed art, strongest in the game, heaviest in the game, and one of the most floaty in the whole game, of course with great jumping powers. He owns so much varying power-ups and so many different ways to change the situations, it's really quite amazing. Of course, this thing is really a big gimmick, but it's one that was really well thought out for sure. Finally, for the gold trophy, I did choose Lucario. So this guy kind of fell off the map a while ago, but his power for sure hasn't fallen off. The aura that he owns is insane and really puts him over the top a lot of the time, but it also keeps him from being too strong early on because of course you need a lot of damage for the aura to kick in. His kit is a really great balance of weakness early, but strength late, and I felt like this was a really cool design choice overall. Now the problem for him is of course that he has to rely on his aura so much, and that really kind of is Lucario in a nutshell, just the aura. If you can't reach the aura, or if you die too early, then you're kind of going to be screwed. But if you can get to that point early enough, then you get some insane strength, and you get some of the best moves in the whole entire game as far as damage and knockback and speed go. Thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did enjoy the video, then make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Now, to be frank, I am kind of running low on ideas for top 5s, and I really do need your guys' help. If you have any idea for a future top 5, please tell me and I will add it to my dwindling list. Any help is very appreciated, and of course, I would really enjoy if you guys could send me some top 5s. With all that said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.